Hello everyone! Welcome back to CSC Home Learning for Movers 1A and Movers 1B. As usual with me, Miss Ida, for today, Monday, 6th April 2020. Alright guys, are you doing great today? This is the third week of our home learning. The third week you don't go to school. I hope even though you are at home, but you still feel happy, feel excited to meet me in the home learning. Okay? So now let's move to the next slide. As usual, before we move to our lesson, I'm going to tell you what today's activities. Now, for today, we have first one, vocabulary game. The second one is class book time. And then we will end our today's learning with workbook time. Okay? Let's move to the next slide. Now, for one, activity one is vocabulary game. What is that, Miss? Oh, let me explain it. Alright. Now, one, you make a list on your notebook the English words that have the letter C and K in the words. Remember, you have to make a list on your notebook all the English words that have the letter C and K. Not C or K, but both of them in one word. For example, this one, lack. Can you see C and K here? Cake. Can you see and K here? Okay. We did this kind of game so many times in the classroom, so you really understand how to play this game, right? So, but now I will change the letter. But the letter that you have to find is, the words that you have to find is all the words that have the letter C and K. Okay, remember C and K. Okay, remember exception. You are not allowed to write people's name. Yep, people's name. You are not allowed to write it because it is so easy. For example, Jack. Oh, okay. So you can write any English words, can be animal words or thing or food or any verbs or adjectives, anything as long as it is English and it's not people's name. Okay? Now, how many words, Miss? Now, we're gonna move to point 2. Please write minimum 20 words. If you can reach more than 20, that is better. Very good. Okay? 20, okay? More than 20, better. Okay, so here is the reward. If you can get 20 words, it means you will get 1 stamp. More than 20 words, you will get 2 stamps. Okay? So, all the stamps, I will collect it every time that you submit your task. Setiap dikumpul tugasnya. Setiap dikumpul misinya, selesaikan misinya. Every time that you finish your mission or your task or your assignment, you will get the stamps. I will write down your name in my notebook, and then if you can get at least 10 stamps in this home learning, so when we get back to CST later, when the situation is back to normal and we meet again in the classroom, you will get a present from Miss Ida. Okay? I remember, I never disappoint you, yeah. I never. The present from me is never disappointing. You know it, right? Okay, so because this is a lot, I need you to think too about this mission, and then considering you also have a lot of exercises, a lot of assignments from your school, so the deadline or that you have to submit your vocabulary game is before 14th April 2020. Okay, submit it before 14th April 2020. It means a week later from today. Okay, so don't push yourself too much. Miss Ida just wanna see your effort. Miss Ida hanya mau lihat usahanya aja. Okay, don't force yourself because you can do it little by little every day. Bisa dikerjakan dikit-dikit setiap hari. Okay, maybe today you can get 5, tomorrow you can get 5, and the next day you can get 5 until you can get minimum 20. But if you want more, you can write them all. Okay, which is nice, which is better. All right, so that's the mission. After we've done the exercises, after we done our learning today, you can start to do your vocabulary game. Okay, good luck. So after I explain you about the vocabulary game, we're gonna move to activity 2, that is class book time. So you need to open your class book, turn to page 80 and 81. So we are entering a new unit, unit 10. Here it is. So this is unit 10. As usual, in the beginning, you will learn about new vocabulary. And here in the park, everything that you can find in the park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 words. There are 8 words that you have to listen, point, and repeat. Okay, now please listen to the audio, point the pictures, and repeat the words. Check this out.
Listening 80. Listen and point.
Path. Grass. Flowers. Bin. Trees. Playground. Fountain. Litter. Playground. Flowers. Bin. Grass. Litter. Fountain. Trees. path,
Listen and repeat.
path, grass, flowers, bin, trees, playground, fountain, litter,
Okay, now it is time for say again and record. I want you to say all the words here 1 till 8 and then you record yourself when you say the words. Could be an audio dalam bentuk suara or a video. Both of them are okay for me. Okay? But first, let's repeat the words together. Path, path. Brush, brush. Flowers, flowers. Bean, bean. Trees, trees. Playground, playground. Fountain, fountain. Litter, litter. Okay, good job. Don't forget to say it again and record. I'm waiting for your recording. Miss Ida, tunggu rekamannya. Okay. Nah, after you say all the words, I want you to say all of these pictures without seeing your class book. I want you to close your book and then say these words. What's this? Not this one, but inside the bin. Inside the bin? Not the mouse. I mean this one. Milk. What's there are leftover foods here. So they are Yep, litter. So litter. Inside the bin is litter. This one, waterfall. No, what's this? Yeah, good job. Fountain. Fountain. Next. This one? Yes, I know street, but this small street, this small road, we call? Yeah, path. Path. This one, the green one? Yep, flower. Oh no, this is the white one. I mean, he's the green one. Yeah, brush. Brush. Yep. You put litter inside the good bin. Bin or trash can. Yeah. Good job. Oh, another one. The last one. What's this? Yep. Playground. It's a playground. Okay, nice try. Now, I want you to open your class book again and we move to part 2 because we have a story to watch. I mean to be watched. Okay, so here it is again about Amy and friends. Please, because I have the video here, please watch the video. Because after this, I will give you some questions. Okay.
a beautiful park.
Yes, it is. I love it here.
Oh, look at the flowers.
Holly, you mustn't pick the flowers.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at the little trees.
You mustn't walk on the grass here, Holly. You must walk on the path.
Oh, okay.
Holly, let's play with this ball.
No, you mustn't play here.
Well, let's go to the playground. We can play there. Catch the ball, Max.
Oh, Max, you mustn't play in the fountain.
Ha ha, very funny.
Here's the question time. I have 3 questions here. My question 1. Where are they? Where are Amy and friends? They are? Yeah, they are at the park. Great, at the park. So, they are at the park. Next, second question. Who asked Holly to play the ball? Who asks Holly to play the ball? Do you still remember? Yeah, let's open your book. Open your book and check. Holly. Amy or Max? Yeah, you're right. Amy. Amy asked Holly to play the ball. Next, the last question. Why does Max fall into the fountain? Why does Max fall into the fountain? Because what does he do? Because he wants to, yeah, you're right. He wants to catch the ball. Yeah, because he wants to catch the ball. So he falls down into the fountain. Great. Now we move to the grammar session on the next page about must and mustn't. Must and mustn't. Before I explain to you, let's have a look here. Look, this is Max. Max, it's like reading a book, and he doesn't know in front of him is a big tree. So the girls say, Max, you must look in front of you. And then the boy behind the girl also says, yes, Max, you mustn't walk and read your book. Nah. So we learn about must and mustn't. Okay. Let's have a look here. For the subject I, you, he, she, it, we, or they. So for these 7 subjects, if we want to make a sentence using must or mustn't, yeah, after the subject, look, after the subject, you just directly add the the modal verb must and mustn't, and then followed by the base verb without adding anything. It's not like the simple present that you have to add s or es in the end of the verb if the subject is she or he or it. No, this is a simple one. The simple one, you have to put the subject first, the person, the people, and then you put the modal verb must or mustn't, and then followed by the base verb. The base verb, remember, the verb that you no need to add any syllable in the end of the verb. Okay, we must do our homework. They mustn't talk in class. You must turn off your mobile phone. You mustn't walk on the grass. Nah. Okay, and here there is a note that mustn't is the short form of must and not. It's like doesn't. Remember, doesn't is the short form of does and not. So mustn't, it is must and not, the short form of these words. Okay, and then here, sometimes you, it means everyone. Everyone, the sentence. Listen to the sentence itself. Okay. Okay, so for detail, I will explain in the next slide. Okay, here it is. Must or mustn't, we use to tell people what they have to do. What they have to do. Yeah, in Bahasa we call harus. Yes, that's right. What they have to do. Okay, so look at here the example. This is Miss Ida. At the end of the lesson, I always say, you must wash your hands with soap, avoiding coronavirus. You must wash your hands with soap. Look, I use must and then the base form of wash. I don't write must washing or must washes, but you must wash. And then you itself here, it means everyone who are watching my video or who are listening to my words. Okay? Get it? Now let's move to the next slide about mustn't. Nah, mustn't is the negative of must. Okay? So what I said before, the short mustn't is the short form of must plus not. Okay? And then it is used to tell people what they are not allowed. Not allowed. Tidak boleh dilakukan. Not allowed to do. So in bahasa, simply you can say tidak boleh. Okay? So it's mustn't. For example, remember when we are in the classroom, what I said to you? You mustn't say bad words in the classroom. Kamu tidak boleh berkata kasar atau berkata yang tidak baik di kelas. Because you will lose one of your point, right? So this is my example. After mustn't, again, it is followed by the base verb. I don't say, I don't write, you mustn't say or you mustn't saying, but you mustn't say. As simple as it. Okay? And again here, you, it means everyone who watch my video or everyone who listen to me. Or hear my words. Or speak to me. Speak with me, I mean. Okay? It's easy, right? About must and mustn't. Okay, the grammar part in this unit, it's quite light. Less hard than the previous unit about superlative and comparative. Here is the exercises. So please do exercise 3 and 4. Read and match. Look at the signs here. Okay, how, for example, when you mustn't walk your dog here. You mustn't walk your dog here. Which one? A, B, C, or D? Oh, D. So you write here one. As easy as it. So easy. 4. Right. You just need to write must or mustn't in the sentence. Again, you have to look at the signs. 1 for picture 1, 2 for sign 2, 3 for sign 3, and 4 for sign 4. 1. You must or mustn't eat here. You, yes, because there is a line across here, so that means mustn't. So you write, you mustn't eat here. Okay, easy, right? Please do this part. Okay, now let's move to 3, word book time. Turn to page 68 and 69. Exercises. Okay, for the last exercises is on page 68, you have to complete the words. This is a crossword. Look at the picture and match with the column. Part 2, look and write. You have to look at the people here and then the sentences here. Okay? Part 3, look again. You have to. I think this is almost the same with the previous task in your class book. Write must or mustn't. Okay. And then the last one is complete the sentence with must and mustn't again. And then you have to add with the words in the work bank here. Be, do, pick, and swim. Okay, so for good luck for these exercises. Don't forget, as usual, after you finish do all your assignment, all of your exercises, please send it back to me because I will score it. And then after the lesson, after you finish all your exercises from your school, please start to do your vocabulary game because the present is waiting for you. Okay? Alright, so that's the end of our lesson. Okay, remember 3 things that you have to do during the home learning. Wash your hands with soap. Eat healthy food. And yeah, stay at home. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so that's the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.